can only function if we function at our respective member organization levels, but also at our country working group levels. It also requires availability. I have heard the cries of lack of communication, not hearing from one another. We need to be available to the regional office, but also available to ourselves and to the farmers who we are serving, for PELUM to become relevant and to continue being the shining and leading network that we desire it to be. We need to grow our network, and I'm glad tonight we have in our midst 2 brand new member countries. I'm sure we can grow PELUM to even more membership, but that takes the commitment and the investment of time and resources from ourselves, and I hope that countries that are neighboring countries that can potentially be our members can do the work of reaching out to them and bringing them on board. But we know that we need to nurture the new members. We also need to nurture old members that need nurturing. We've had the commitment that the SG has made. We need to support that commitment. And as a board, I commit that we shall do that. I'm sure my colleagues agree with me, but that's an essential responsibility we have to do. We have just taken bold steps in changing how we organize ourselves and how we work. We have created sub-regional bodies. We need to make them functional. In the northern region, what we have already done, we have agreed that the board member we have selected will be our leader in the sub-region. It's my hope that the other regions can equally take that example. But for the regions to function, it needs availability and commitment from all of us. We need to broaden our country working plans to include now sub-regional activities, but also not to surrender ourselves only to the sub-region, but to know that we have the commitment to the regional as well. So it's my hope that the regional bodies that we have created will function, will become strong, will shine and be visible in the sub-regions, and subsequently at the regional level we shall all be shining. Ladies and gentlemen, growing a network is not an easy thing. If there has been challenges in the past, as someone who has been there before, I take responsibility for some of those challenges. But I know and I believe and have experienced that challenges should not make us weak. Rather, we should rise up stronger when we face challenges. If we become prisoners of challenges, if we wail and cry because we have faced challenges, all of us wouldn't be walking, wouldn't be here. I know many of you walked many kilometers going to school, and that's why you are here. But some of us went to school barefoot, walking 10 kilometers every day to school. But because we are able to surmount those challenges, we are where we are. I equally believe that as a network, we can surmount any challenge that we have faced and rise up and shine. And as a board, we commit to do that. I really want to thank you very much. I want to congratulate my fellow board members and members of the executive for having been elected. This is the beginning of a journey. Someone told me that when you get elected, that very day you start writing your handover report because you know that there's always time to come and a time to go. But I think before we write our handover reports, we need to work on the roadmap that will be the hallmark of our 3 years of service to PELUM until the next TGM, when we give an account of where we have taken the association. I thank you very much. I thank the SG for having been able to mobilize the resources to bring us together, for having organized the Farmers Symposium yesterday where we had Her Excellency the Vice President. I want to thank all of you for having found the time to come and invested such enormous amount of time into being here. This shows the commitment you have to the association. It's my hope that as you go